Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to some more H-Town D-Man games. Um, we're going to jump back in. I did sell off some things. We got 59k in our account right now. But what I was trying to do was trying to get a better understanding of some of these spells. Unfortunately, I didn't make it all the way through. I was kind of starting from the beginning, and I didn't plan it out. That was my issue. Because I started with So from level 1, trying to read them and go along with other stuff happening. And yeah, I'm gonna have to continue that some other time. But I do understand with him, he has some abilities that will become swift actions because they're part of his domain class. So I wonder if that's the same. I mean, she's a like a shaman, right? So she doesn't. She's not really a cleric like he is. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. But we'll continue figuring everything out as it goes. Um, but yeah. So, hello. We are going to go on up to. Like I said, I did come. Oh, there's Woljef. We got to talk to some of these people. So let's go ahead and talk to Woljef first. Oh no, we got Finnan that we need to talk to, right? So let's start off the episode talking to Finnan.
Want to chat? I'm always up for a chinwag.
We got ambushed by cultists who spoke of some black bladesmith. I suspect you might know him.
Finian's tone is grim. All too well. He was the one who tortured me. I don't know what specimens they wanted from you. Maybe they thought I had stolen something from them? Wait, I just remembered something. His voice turns hopeful. That bladesmith's workshop was just outside is, right by the walls. If Gorham willing we are ever in those parts, I'll beat the hell out of that scumbag for all he did to me. Ha! Finding those cultists was a stroke of luck. I'm ready to leap into battle right now, just say the word. It's like I can feel this newfound strength. When you go to us, make sure to bring me along.
That's all for now. Should get going.
If you feel like chatting, I'm always here.
Hmm. I actually want to see what is he like as a heavy mace. That is times a +3 ghost touch heart seeker weapon. Does an additional 1d6 force damage. Let's take Finnan in along for a little while. This we're gonna sell. Put this one in spot for that one, but yeah, we're gonna end up selling that one. That other one. Okay, so we talked to Finnan. Let's talk to Woljef. Tell me about your shadow again.
Ladies and gentlemen, roll up, roll up. No dark magic, no fraud. A trick without any deception.
Woljif snaps his fingers and blue flame engulfs him. The shadow that was previously lying calmly at his feet grows, floating in the air behind him. It is the shadow of a huge horned winged demon with claws.
Tada.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything, it just looks scary. I remember when I was little, an old beggar showed me and my friends how to make shadow puppets. You put your fingers together in front of a light, and it makes the shadow of a deer or a dog or a dove on the wall. I tried so hard, I wanted to make the best shadow, and I did. It just happened.
Woljif chuckles sadly.
Funnily enough, that's the last time I had any real friends. They tried to stone me later, screaming at me, calling me a demon. A tiefling is always a demon to these wimps. Even the lowest ranking drunken gnome thinks he's better than me, just because he hasn't got horns or a tail. The poorest beggar in the filthiest gutter thinks he's better than me. Most people would never show their shadow again after that first time, but I don't care. If stones start flying again, I'll just run. I'm used to it by now.
Okay. So we don't have... I thought we had a thing to talk to him. See, the outcast. Waiting for Kalissa. Okay. Secrets of creation. The heart of mystery. Okay. Molten Scar. Okay. Okay, so we need to talk to Seer. Okay. Okay, let's go this way, see about where am I supposed to talk to? I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to him. I have no idea how I'm supposed to talk to this dude. But I changed my alignment, didn't I? Yeah, I'm neutral good now. I don't know.
I'm gone.
I doubt if she has anything new to really say. Yeah, Lady Konomi's just, she's starting to be a little annoying, honestly. Talk to
The old
Sia.
crusader looks anxious and disoriented.
Yes, has something happened?
Hand over Morvag's talisman. Morvag is dead.
The color drains from Sire's face. He takes the straw figure with his shaking fingers. His mouth twists unpleasantly, as if the old man is about to start sobbing. The knight looks at you with horror. The old warrior drops to his knees, slowly and awkwardly, with apparent difficulty.
My boy. But how? What happened?
Yeah, we're not gonna do any of the good, chaotic, or evil on this one. We're just gonna do, I guess, the neutral. Morvag went to get a sword dedicated to the god Gorm. He was gravely wounded. I found him and tried to help, but the relic's power had already consumed him.
Sire's eyes show nothing but weariness.
You wanted to help him.
Of course.
Poor boy. I was afraid of this. The war tainted his soul with darkness the moment he was born. It doomed him to death before he could even walk. I warned him. But what are an old man's warnings worth? The sword, that damned weapon of Gorm, where is it? Do you have it? It must be destroyed. The war devours our souls, and Gorm, its lord, watches over it all with indifference.
Yeah, I think we will go ahead and hand it over. Because the thing that the decree that it was allowing us to do, yeah, it makes the warriors stronger, but their initiative goes down, their AC goes down. I understand trade-offs, but I don't want to do both of those trade-offs. I mean, yeah, if they hit harder and hit early, that's good, because that means less of the other enemies. But yeah, you hit harder, but you're also going to hit later, and your AC is down. So when the enemy hits you first, more of your guys is going to go down before you hit them back. Yeah, we'll turn it over.
You've done the right thing. The honorable thing. No one will ever fall victim to it again. No one will suffer poor Morvag's fate. Damn this war. I know how difficult it can be to keep yourself in check when war is raging around you, when your comrades are dying. Your deed will not go unnoticed. The ever-bright crusaders will tell of your wisdom. They will tell all Mendev that you did not allow war to enslave your mind.
Where's the view? Oh, he's on the other side of him. Okay, we'll go inside the inn real quick. Oh, Well, initially I did not remember this place, but now I do. There wasn't much in here, was there?
We do it my way.
Okay, does Nino have anything new? And Howler is here too. Okay.
Congratulations on taking Drazen, Commander. It's a great victory, though you paid for it with much blood. Its smell still hangs in the air. I remember the smell well. The last time the air reeked like this was the most horrible day of my life. That day I nearly caught the spinner of nightmares.
Okay, well, why don't you tell me about how you almost caught the spinner of nightmares?
Hyler's gaze grows heavy.
It was 6 months ago. We got a lead where to look for her, a lonely inn along the road. We arrived, disguised as travelers. I never took off the eye of truth for a moment.
Hyler carefully takes out and wipes his magic monocle.
We quickly identified her cronies, but the spinner of nightmares was nowhere to be found. I lost hope and gave the order to arrest the cultists. We managed it quickly and without any losses. The spinner of nightmares appeared on a stage where passing bards were performing. She sang a funny little children's song, and the guests of the inn went mad. Their eyes turned bloodshot, and they attacked us in a rage. They grabbed whatever came to hand, and tried to kill us, stools, forks, their bare hands, and even their teeth. We were forced to defend ourselves. When it was over, we were covered in blood. 31 butchered corpses lay at our feet.
Ooh.
They wouldn't stop fighting even after their guts were dragging across the floor. The air reeked of blood, guts, and shite. I was barely able to clamber out. My legs refused to walk across that slimy muck. Once I made it outside, there was only the night and the step, and her laughter. The delighted, mocking laughter of a child who'd pulled off a prank. It arched from horizon to horizon. As it echoed in my mind, I lost consciousness and fell to the ground.
Hyler's story ends with a helpless sigh. The Pathfinder massages his eyes with his fingers, as if trying to push away the horrific images he envisions.
Okay, I have to go.
Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous.
Okay. Okay. Let's take this show outside. Let's take a look at the inventory that One-Eyed has. One-Eyed Devil. What do you have? Lockpicks. Some scrolls. Okay. We still got a lot of weight on us, but okay.
Follow if you dare.
Oh. What was that? Fort Autumn Haze? Okay. Yeah, nothing really. I don't know if we're going to end up getting new animal companions or not, or if I have to manually level up the other part of it in order to get that. You don't have anything new to say. Follow this up here, but you don't have anything new to say. Okay. It's almost feeling like he's using us as protection against Kalesa. And he wants us to end up killing her. Why? I don't know. Got an interesting potions. Okay. Take a quick look around this place. Gray boy's still back here in this corner. Okay. Let's see, we hit up Wilbird. We hit up the jewelry guy. We hit up One Eye. Is that everybody? What time is it? Wait, 23:56. Night gamblers. In the graveyard at night. Okay. Is that where we... Okay, this is the barracks, right? I think it's next to the barracks. Where we buried, what's his face? Strong, yes. I'm here at night. Hmm. That is the graveyard, right? Let's see if she has anything for us. Nope. Okay. We got level 3 and a level 1. Let's get level 4. Wait. Let's try level 4 on that too. That's for... Okay, let's see. I'm thinking this for Ember. Give that storyteller ring to somebody else. Interesting. Oh, if we get that red salamander ring with this one, everything is just so expensive. But they all are interesting. We really got to, oh no. journal said, taking up playing cards with soldiers from graveyard night. Could there be a dark reason behind the young? Okay. This is the graveyard, right? Did we come too late?
I'm off.
And it looks like a graveyard to me. And we already talked to him. Unless when we talked to him, we messed something up.
I do what I must.
Well, let's go try to talk to him again. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest. Social didn't want to talk. We talked to Finnegan. Woodruff didn't have anything to say.
Adventures can wait.
What's this?
You see a Kellet around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it is worn and patched. A scabbardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath.
Great. And kick you from that end of the table? Not good for you, my friend.
So you're the commander, huh? It's a cozy little place you've got yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture, solid. Commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this.
Let's play along with them. Medal? You're too kind.
Don't mention it. I'm a generous soul, but I'm also fair. I dish out medals, and I punish as I please. Who am I? Not just your average citizen.
The man groans as he straightens up, affecting a proud, noble bearing insofar as his decrepitude allows.
You will be pleased to know that I am Faberdine Quintissimus Hierophantal, rightful heir to the throne of Is and all Sarkoris.
Yeah. Because we were just down in Winter Sun, and those were descendants of Sarkoris. And the Griffin guy is from Sarkoris, and they all said it was chiefs, so there wasn't a king. Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled over all Sarkoris. There's no throne in Is.
How would you know? Have you been to Is? Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't. And if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusty things, like diamonds and fire ants, rubies and buboes. Couldn't take your eyes off of it. That's what kind of a throne it was. And it's all mine, mine by right.
Okay. What proof? Can you prove your claim to this throne?
Of course. We aren't just some swindlers. We have all the evidence. Here, look.
He takes the rusty sword from his belt and shows you the hilt, which features a nearly worn-off golden crest. The grinning animal it depicts most closely resembles a shabby opossum.
Here. The royal smilodon is the ancient symbol of the rulers of Sarkoris. I've also got a ward on my chest, in the shape of a crown. Of course I'm the heir to the throne.
Because you got a wart. Okay.
And for those who don't believe me, well, they can get lost, that's what I say. Let them go to Pelura's Fall, where all the kings of Sarkoris are buried. There, my entire family tree has been written in stone. Go, and read for yourselves.
Pelura's Fall. What's there?
Are you deaf or what? You should drink a pine needle infusion. It'll do wonders for your ears. And your eyes, too. I'm telling you, all the dead Sarkorian kings are in the ground there. In mausoleums, tomb burials, and those, whatchamacallits, obelisks, that's right. And it's all written there, about my ancestors, and about me too. Just go look, and everything will make sense. By every law of the land, I'm king.
Okay, and what do you think you're entitled to?
We are simple people. We don't need much. I mean, no, that's not what I meant. We aren't simple people, not simple at all. And we need a great deal. A king's palace, a throne, lands. But all that can wait until you take back Is and make all the demons leave. As for now, I wouldn't mind having a king's residence here in Drazen. A place to sleep, and some hot food, that'd be a start.
Okay. See. Soldiers, throw this buster out of here.
Hey. Why? How could you? Some commander you are.
Talk to Earbeth.
Irabeth's eyes are vacant. Her thoughts are clearly somewhere far away. Seeing you, though, she snaps to attention.
Hail, Commander.
We learned the fate of that missed patrol. Our people were killed by clan members of the Altar Curse. They had been bewitched by a demon, Jerbeth.
Survivors from Sarkoris? In the middle of the world wound? They must be made of tough stuff. I'm sorry they've been set against us.
Irabeth grits her teeth.
And sorrier still for our soldiers. We're losing our people to demon trickery again. But at least the mystery is solved and it won't happen again.
Okay, I have to go.
Irabeth says goodbye with a short bow.
Nothing else from you. Or you. Or you.
I'm gone.
I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to you.
Ready.
Before we go rest, let's go ahead and see about using some of this money we got to build up some other buildings. I don't think we did anything to the capital last time. Well, not capital, to Dresden. Okay, so we need an engineer workshop. Did we? Yeah, we do have main stables. So we need 300 of those. We almost got 100, so let's do 250. We can get one of these. And until that's done, we kind of hold off to just save, I think, on some of the other building. It said 3 days. So that's something we should have built first. It looks like everybody has their movements back. Let's see where we at. Get like 5,000. Okay. They're good now. I don't know if I want to go against these guys just yet. But maybe. Let's go back in here. Get you some more help there. I wonder if that's how I can get rid of that recall. But we recruited everybody that's recruitable right now. That's just gonna sit tight. Let's see if we can take out this army here. Free out that pathway. Wait, this other one... Oh no, he didn't have a level up. I thought it did. We're about to go to this later. Let's get all of them knocked out. Framework's okay. Let's get rid of these guys. A lot of them, but let's get some damage on those guys first. Get rid of all of them. Get them out of that for a second. Just defense down. Okay. He has to move now. You can come get him. Finish them off. Okay, yeah, we're making it out of here just fine. Go. So we got more finance points and more finance points per day. So that's good. The forces of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth have been destroyed, and now there is no obstacle to sending scouts within the enemy territory. The reports will make the supply lines safe from the sudden attacks. Daily income increase by 100 points. Resources found 3,000. Good job, guys. Let's just finish up this loop. We'll finish up that loop next time. Okay. Okay. All those guys are done. There isn't a decree for us right now because everything is currently being worked. I thought we had 4 groups though. Well, I'm only seeing 3 things. There's no leadership. Wow. I take it that's what. All right, let's go ahead and rest.
We do it my way.
Who's our potion maker? He can make potions, but he doesn't have a spell book. What kind of sense does that make? Oh, there we go. She can do. Let's get some remove disease. 50% chance, okay. Let's get her a little bit of help with it. There we go. Let's do blur. Oh. Let's see what we get.
A demon cannot repent and fight in a crusade against demons. It is absurd.
Desna granted me a miracle, and miracles are always absurd.
Oh, we got the potion and the scroll, but not the meal. Okay. Oh, I meant to change that meal anyway. Dang it. Yeah, see, I don't know how to talk to this dude. Throw those in there for now. I don't know what we're doing with those. I don't know what I'm doing with a lot of this stuff right now.
Follow if you dare.
Okay. Yeah. Can't tell what those things are until I go to the exit map. Okay. go ahead and see about. Okay. I think I might want land back in place of her. I think we do that for now. Well, we eventually need to get him in for the dragon thing. He's Sakorian, so anything like Sakorian should probably bring him along. We still got his thing to finish up. He's our healer, unless I switch him with him. Let's roll this, and then if I need to change anybody, I will. Okay, now let's take a quick look at where all. Okay, so we haven't been in that one either. Been here. So let's go to this one. We haven't been there yet. It's close to where we start now. Bare bones of humans and animals are scattered at the entrance of this spacious cave. A putrid stench of smoke and rotten meat emanates from inside. Whoever resides here must only interrupt their gruesome feast to go hunting for more fresh meat. Okay.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Okay, what all do we have? Now Shireen. If I go up here, both of them spent reaction. So let's go for
Don't
this.
hold back! Out of my sight!
Okay. It's like, what should we do? Let's go ahead and bless our guys. Wait, what is lands 2 hits? 20. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Vampiric touch is what that's going to be. Go put this guy back here.
You won't survive me.
Okay. Get some defense up. Kind of figured that was gonna be a miss, but why are they going after Woodruff so hard? That is the question. Get him staggered real quick. They succeeded that saving throw. Just heal you up. Oh, not heal you up. Just get you some protection. Yeah, still got ways to go, but let's get this one out of the picture.
Guide my blade.
Stop Stop stressing my back line. I can't charge him. Okay.
Strike!
Still going after Woodruff.
Endure this!
That won't work on him, okay. Okay. Dang it. Why did you have to miss him?
You're irrelevant.
Spell resistance. Oh yeah, I forgot. He had. Look at that spell resistance. Good God.
Cover me, all right? Into the fray! You should have run!
Okay.
Make every strike count.
Wait, how? If he has a 20, how am I missing? Attack bonus 13. Really? 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's. Okay, let's go. Roll a 3, 2, 3, 6, 4, and a 7. This is getting ridiculous.
I will see to your demise.
Okay. Come on, friend. Nope. Still.
You should have listened to reason.
Stab you is at you. Why not both?
The light, take you!
This will hurt!
Okay, now you're about to go down,
The
buddy.
wrong model. I'm off.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We have to go up there maybe to go to that one. Yes. Okay. Let's go over area stuff. Okay. I know that's a building up there, but let's see if there's something else around here.
I do what I must.
Oh, doesn't look like there's anything else out here, huh? Okay.
I'm gone.
Temple of the Good Hunt.
We do it my way.
He seems like a friendly guy, so let's just keep looking first before we talk to him.
Can't hide from me. There's something here.
It's a trap.
This is my kind of work. Just don't blame me. Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay. A loud scream and addresses you in a quivering voice. Hey, I beg you. Well, no.
The young cleric lets out a loud scream and addresses you in a quavering voice.
I beg you, D don't touch that D door.
Remind me, who are you?
They call me Grotto the Shepherd Boy. Well, that's what they used to call me, but it's not very fitting for a priest, is it?
The cleric lapses into confused silence for a few moments.
I come from a village near Last Wall. I've always been drawn to Iristil, even as a child. A cleric by the name of Jod once passed through our village,
Jod?
A kind old man. He looked me in the eye, a silly little kid, and he said, I see you're going to serve Iristil, just like myself. And so I did. When I heard about your crusade, I set out to join it, just like my heart was telling me to do.
Jod was in Kingmaker. Or is in Kingmaker.
At first I served as a novice under the venerable Rathimus. But now he's gone and I've been left on my own. Rathimus and I marched on Drazen with your forces. We fought in your host. And then when the demons were driven out, I came here. This temple is centuries old. Erastil's worshippers would have come here in their hundreds in the past. But even now, we get the odd pilgrim wandering in. That's why I wanted to take over this temple. Someone ought to take care of this sacred place.
Okay, we're going to ignore this staircase for just a second. Let me get the history of this place. I want to know more about this temple and everything connected to it.
Where to begin? This temple is dedicated to Delamere. Oh, I mean, of course it is a temple of Iristil. But Delamere was the prior of this temple. No, I am the prior of this temple, and she is like its blessed Mother Superior, its patroness.
The young man falls into a confused silence and looks pleadingly at you.
Tell me about Delamere.
She lived in these parts back when Sarkoris was still standing. She was a priestess of Iristil, and the Khelids deeply respected her for her hard nature and her unshakable faith. Iristil blessed her with various wonders, and the common folk knew that she would stand up for them. Delamere did not like city life. She said cities encouraged vile deeds and corruption of the soul. She said that people ought to live in small clans, where everyone knows everyone, where everyone is kin, and where every person has a duty to the rest. You can't hide your sins in a village. In a village, everyone knows what kind of person you are.
Okay.
She had a revelation, and she would travel around the villages and see how many people lived there. If any settlement had more than 53 souls, she drove out all the rest and told them to settle elsewhere, because otherwise the villages would have grown and turned into little towns. Her methods were harsh, of course, but people still listened to her, because Iristil himself was on her side. She had an edge to her. She single-handedly chased off whole bands of marauders that harassed villagers. And after she died, this temple was built in her honor, in the place where Iristil gifted her with his relics. They say it was here that a white stag emerged from the forest and spoke to her in a human voice, telling her that she should hunt it, because it was the will of her lord. Delamere tracked that stag for 3 days and 3 nights through the forests, and when she ran it to ground, she made its antlers into a bow and its hide into armor. And that bow never misses, and Iristil himself blessed that armor so that it repels the strikes of enemies.
Okay.
So she's buried here, is what you're saying? There's got to be a crypt or something like that, right? Could there be any valuables lying around in there, do you think? What? Valuables?
The young man's voice hardens all of a sudden.
There are no valuables in there. And you had better stop thinking what you were thinking just now.
Okay, we go. Delamere the Blessed was wise.
Grotto swells with pride.
More than wise. And her temple has been entrusted to me, who was a mere shepherd boy not so long ago. They say Delamere looked after animals herself in her youth. And look at all she accomplished.
What is it like to be a prior?
Oh, it's terrifying. I live here alone, you see. People travel a great distance to come here. But I have been given an important task. Here in the World Wound, these temples are needed more than ever so that people don't lose their faith. But that doesn't stop my legs shaking in terror. When I think of my teacher Rathimus, rest his soul, I just feel like running away.
Rathimus, is that the one that we fought at that other... with the gargoyles? I think so.
I swear, I would have run long ago. But one thing keeps me here. Iristil would not have granted me these spells for no reason. I cannot let him down. Or the people. I can't let them down either. You say you're a coward, but you're in no hurry to leave this place, even though nobody's keeping you here. I know from experience how scary it is to be alone surrounded by strangers. You're not as weak as you think you are. You're stronger than most.
You can go with the good. This place frightens you, but you're still here. You should be proud of that.
Kato smiles bashfully.
Iristil is with me. If my faith is strong, his antlers will protect me from evil demons. He won't let them devour me.
Okay. I want to know more about Aristotle's teachings.
Iristil is an old god, back from the times when there were no such things as towns. Simple he is, and good, and he wants people to be the same. He wants them to live in small settlements where everyone knows each other. He wants them to value the simple joys of life and not vacuous pondering. He wants people to earn their bread honestly, through hunting, crafts, farming, and fishing. He especially prizes hunting, of course, when it is for sustenance, rather than sport. He is both stag and hunter. He favors both guises.
Okay.
Iristil does not like finery, and he demands no special ceremonies. He used to simply appear before hunters and rangers and offer his wisdom. But when he is angered, he is terrifying. If someone harms the country folk, takes pleasure in hurting animals, or spoils the crops, that person may well take an arrow from Iristil. And his bow knows no mercy. It is the father of all bows, for it was Iristil who taught people how to shoot.
Okay, everything is clear. Have you seen anything suspicious in the area?
The cleric swallows nervously and lowers his gaze.
No, everything's quiet around here. There's nothing G going on in this temple, that's for sure. Pilgrims have said there's a D-dragon flying around this area, snatching up travelers. I know others say that's just our rumor. Things are quiet here in my temple.
Stuttering because of this story that we just discovered. Have you heard about my new powers?
Your power is hard to miss. It is like grass growing through stones. Stubborn, full of life, and unpredictable. Sometimes it seems like I can sense your approach from afar, like a gust of warm wind or the freshness in the air that comes before a storm.
This is my first time meeting you, dude.
There is goodness in your power, but there is something else that frightens me. It is too unpredictable, and it seems to me that you cannot fully control it. Grass between stones. To grow, the grass must destroy solid ground. But something may have been standing on that solid foundation. Something may have relied on its firmness. I'm sorry, I can't express myself more clearly. You should be speaking to someone who is truly wise about this.
I discovered a concealed door in the temple. Where does... No, let's get the service, because I have a feeling once we do this, some of these choices is going to disappear. Need the services of a cleric.
I will be glad to help, Commander. I have kept all of Rathimus' scrolls, and I've even managed to learn a few of his tricks. I study languages so that I can read foreign scrolls. Rathimus used to call me a polyglotton. I never met a foreign language I didn't want to sink my teeth into.
The young man seems to preen slightly.
We haven't been here before, but why does it look like he has... Yeah. I don't remember which person's inventory this was that we went through before, but they must be sharing that same inventory. That's why the stuff that we sold, you can see it in his. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to you again. I discovered a concealed door in the temple. Oh, no, listen.
The young cleric of Iristil greets you with a shy smile.
What an honor it is to see you again, Commander. Welcome to the Temple of Delamere the Blessed. As the temple's prior, I offer my greetings.
At the word prior, the priest's face flushes pink.
I discovered a concealed door in the temple. Where does it lead?
Cato's face goes gray, and he falters and stutters over his words.
What D-door? Ah, the D-door. It leads into the sea cellar. There's nothing interesting behind that door.
Sweat breaks out on the cleric's forehead as he looks at you with pleading eyes.
Okay. You're hiding some terrible secret. If you continue to do so, one of your flock will suffer. Is that what you want?
Cato looks to be on the verge of tears.
It's all Zizanidra. She's a witch. She came here one night, threatened to torture me, and demanded that I let her into the sea crypt. She said that her F-friends would be coming here sometimes, and then she placed a sea curse on me. If I allow anyone other than initiated servants of Baphomet into the crypt without her permission, a brood of R-rats will appear in my stomach, and they will gnaw me from the inside out. But I want to live. I'm no warrior. I'm a humble shepherd, and I never said a word to anyone. They go in there and do things. They whisper, I'm afraid to go in. And you can't go in. There's no one in there now anyway. Zizanidra hasn't been here for many days. And Era's still willing, she won't come again, accursed witch.
I don't know who this Sinidra is, but I'd really like to get my hands on her and have a chat. Or maybe I'd just reach for my weapon right away. It speaks a language all its own. But a quick death is too good for cultist scum like her, after all the fear and torment and pain they put people through.
After this furious outburst, Sela calms down again and speaks to Cato.
Stay strong, kid. You're not alone, you have allies. And your faith.
I want to go inside the crypt.
The cleric's resistance is hanging by a thread. His lips are trembling and his voice drops to a whisper.
I each have the key, but what right do you have T2?
I don't like. We'll do chaotic because we're trying to stay away from lawful until oh boy decides to talk to us. I don't know if we got to go neutral too, but we do chaotic. Either you give me the key or knock all of your teeth out.
Cato looks like he's about to faint. With a trembling hand, he gives you the key.
Does somebody have
Rules
a
are
move
made
curse?
to be broken.
Let's see if it does something. Because he said he was cursed, right? That's why. Let's try that again. Because that's a 30-foot burst. I don't know for sure if he was in that. Probably was.
Smile, the world's not ending just yet.
Okay.
Let's get to the exciting.
It doesn't say anything, so I don't know.
There's
I don't
something
know if
here.
we can get rid of the curse from him or not. Okay.
My tail is restless. This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
Master, the first stage of the testing process was a success. Specimen 367 Finian Dismar turned into a sword on command. The sword possesses sufficient sharpness and the ability to adjust the wielder's strike. It beheaded a crusader with a single blow. A clean cut, the blade is undamaged. Additional notes. The specimen makes unwanted noises resembling weeping. No reaction to threats.
Okay. Does he have anything to say about that?
Want to chat? I'm always up for a chinwag.
I found the cultist reports on their test. They say you were used to kill crusaders.
What? You must have the wrong guy. I've never been friends with cultists. I would have remembered something like that. Maybe they caught some other Pathfinder and bent him to their will. Not me, I would have. I would have remembered. I wouldn't lie to you. I would have remembered.
Got this off, and now she keep going.
Interesting.
Okay.
This is my kind of work.
Okay. You don't have any pads, right? Okay. Page won't know, but the text is written in, okay, that's for Ancient Elven. That is for, what you call it? Storyteller.
This is my kind of work.
Dexterity +4, nice. Magic essence, alright. You actually prefer dexterity. So let's give you this one. You can carry more this way. Okay, let's see. I don't see this adding to our journal, so I have a feeling if I don't go ahead and go down now, I'm gonna forget all about it. Blood remains of a person lie out in plain view. There are marks on the bones left by gnawing teeth, some of them human. Diary found in the crypt. Profane depiction of bull head drawn in blood.
Mira is 3 days old. What a happy day. I'm strong enough to hold a quill again, and I can now write of my joy. My prayers have been answered at last. I prayed desperately for many years to the goddesses of beauty and fertility, but they only responded with silence. Mother Lamashtu alone answered my prayers. Finally Mira was born. It was difficult for me to bear her for 9 months, but looking into her golden eyes and seeing her pretty smile, I realized that all the hardships were worth it, and all the terrible rituals I wish I could forget. It's such a pity that my husband didn't live to see this day. Mira is 6 months old. The wet nurse refused to feed her. She said the baby bit her breasts too hard and sucked out the blood. What nonsense! True, my little girl was born with teeth, but that doesn't make her a bloodsucker. She's my angel, and I'm sure the humps on her back will soon develop into little wings. Mira is 5 years old. Mira is 5, but I still breastfeed her. She just won't let go of me. I'm the only one who can bear her little teeth. The servants leave us one after another. They say they're frightened by rustling in the night, and that girls discover bite marks and bruises on their arms and legs in the morning. The housekeeper was the last to leave. She said she woke up at night to the sound of scratching up above the ceiling beam. She swears she looked up and saw Mira crawling across the ceiling. She showed me claw marks on the wood too. But of course I told her it was all ridiculous. My baby sleeps blissfully at night. But the silly woman packed her things nevertheless. Mira is 5.5. Mira loves me so much, it's impossible to pull her away from my breast. It worries me that she doesn't want to eat vegetables. The cook complains that the little girl sneaks into the kitchen and snatches pieces of raw meat right out of her hands. My poor girl, no one wants to be friends with her. That's why she plays such strange games. Mira is 6. The cook has vanished. She probably ran away in secret. Mira slept all day. Her little tummy is so bloated. I'm afraid she might have contracted an illness from the uncooked meat. Mira is 6 and 1 month. I found what was left from the cook in the compost pile. I don't know what kind of animal chewed off her breasts and ripped chunks of meat from her stomach. A wolf perhaps? A rabid dog? Absent-minded, I didn't hear Mira come close. She laughed joyously, pointing her little finger at the rotting remains. A child's innocence. She didn't even realize what she was looking at. This may be the last thing I write in my life. My milk is not enough for Mira anymore. She wants more from me, and the wounds from her little teeth get deeper and deeper. Now I understand what happened to the cook. I am afraid, but I am her mother. I must be strong and give my child everything I can. Mira is near. I can hear her crystal laughter. Great Mother Lamashtu, I beg you, care for her when I'm gone. She has no one but us.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this reads, Glory be to Baphomet, Lord of the Ivory Labyrinth, unbridled consort of Lamashtu, father of the horned brood. Connive, maul, rut, and build labyrinths of lies in his honor. This is the will of his chosen priestess, Zanedra. An antler of monstrous proportions set in steel, the beast to which it belonged must have been as large as a house. Seems over here. I mean, I see there's something to open there, but make sure there's nothing else.
Day 26, month Lamashon X, year 4715. Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased, they neutralize a source of disease-causing miasmas, and they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophiliac acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of a corpse: burning, dissolution in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community, but by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and of a special importance. When all safety measures are taken, grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives.
Okay.
The commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the temple of Iristil. It was used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed rib cage. The commander decides
to examine the symbols on the sarcophagus.
At first the symbols are unfamiliar to the commander, but his eyes soon land on a familiar combination of letters, Delamere. This is the name the cleric Grotto mentioned in his conversation with the commander. This sarcophagus undoubtedly contains the body of a priestess of Iristil, Delamere the Blessed. It is unlikely that the young cleric could have read this inscription, written as it is in such an ancient tongue. However, the information Grotto provided is enough to help the commander unravel the mystery. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in this spot. The hairline joins between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris there existed a funeral tradition in which the priests would place magic seals such as this on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be any who dare to destroy me. The commander.
Let's do Knowledge Arcana. Says that the spells on the seal can probably be broken. How do we...
Failed a Knowledge Arcana check. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in this spot. The hairline joins between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris there existed a funeral tradition in which the priests would place magic seals such as this on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be any who dare to destroy me. The commander. After several failed attempts, Yunlert abandons this approach. There is no guarantee that the spells on this seal can be broken at all without destroying the sarcophagus itself or disturbing the deceased's remains. The commander.
Let's let Waldrift get a try. Says that the seal could probably be pried off with a knife and disassembled.
Succeeded at a trickery check. Yunlert digs the tip of a knife in the join between the seal's fragments. He carefully nudges the blade until the seal clicks and crumbles to pieces, and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lie the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor covered in the same symbols as those on the sarcophagus, and the skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from the remains. The commander.
Yeah, let's have the remains and relics moved to Dresden.
The body resting in the sarcophagus looks majestic and not at all off-putting. It is easy to imagine how Delamere looked when she was alive. A regal woman with a proud chin, broad shoulders, and the strong arms of an archer. Her appearance would have garnered people's trust, and even after her death they came here to worship her. And more will come to Dresden now, to pay homage to her in her new resting place.
Okay. Go back upstairs now.
They will break against our resolve.
Ah. Okay. Tried to save him. That way, out the way. So you got acid splash, right?
Cover me, all right?
Trying to get out the way. Since we can't attack him, hopefully little guy and whatnot can get there and attack him.
You're irrelevant.
You missed.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Okay. Unfortunately, he was caught in a tight spot. We got a new event now. Past midnight, so everybody got more movement points. What's this? Let's see. This requires 1 day to solve. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from past experiences, and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Okay. That's how we get in there. Okay. Interesting. Well, that keeps going. We'll connect the roads. And now we can go back this way. We're out of movement. Okay. Let's see if we can find a way to that one. Looks like that's the way to go to that one. Okay, he's out of movement points. Okay. see. This one doesn't have anything built yet. Okay. Do another supply center. Hospital. Okay. That's those guys. So let's go ahead and go back to let's head to the Ashen Grotto. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Okay.
Can we retreat already?
Came in saying, I love to play with my food, even if it is armed with stupid steel toothpicks. The hell? Dubara. Chaotic Evil Dragon. Okay.
You won't survive me.
Other side of them, please. Now, see.
Don't hold back.
Displacement. Shouldn't mind. Mythic characters that draw their powerful law gain the ability to force reality upon enemies around them. Every enemy in 30-foot radius around the mythic character is affected by the effect of Dispel Magic. Greater spell affecting only the effects of the illusion school. Okay. And
strike.
This is an illusion school, right? So if I select this force reality, oh, okay, that's, I didn't know that. I should have just attacked him then. Okay.
This will hurt!
Let's go ahead and do protection from evil. Okay. Spell resistance is way too high for you, baby girl. Okay, let's see. Where can I drop this that's not?
I'll remove this obstacle.
Okay, now it should be easier for the rest of my guys to hit him. Probably should have actually ran the other way, but let's get started on some of our attacks.
Endure this!
Question is, do I heal him? Yeah, I think I should heal him.
Agritio Turino!
I don't have anything to help me see past all of this, but we can give ourselves a little bit of haste.
Great team!
On the side of them. Yeah, let's get a Mastodon to come in on this fight with us. We'll fight defensively right now. Let's see, do we have... We don't have any big time healing potions, do we? Nope. Okay. A little blur on us. I don't know if she has something to... Okay. Yeah, we gotta deal with this dragon. We'll continue going to this Ash Grotto. And then we see about getting, well, this is probably it for tonight's stream. I need to start getting them shorter. But next time we need to look for that dragon.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Really? It's the only choices we got. Okay, let's go inside this cave then. Wait, let's... Before we go inside the cave. Bark skin. You?
Who? Me?
That's grace for you.
I will help where I can.
Let's do a quick bless.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
No
Actually,
reason to pause.
You don't need to do that bless.
I welcome
I
your
have him to
company.
the bless. Actually, no. The late origin communal. You go ahead and still do that
we
bless.
stand.
Hmm? Oh, yes, what?
Okay. Alright. That's enough for right now. Figure out the rest later. Ash Giants.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better. Yet another obstacle.
What did he say?
If you see
Yes,
that,
no. No? How about now?
I want to see what he said. What? How dare you? I'll tear your legs off so you'll never go wandering in other people's caves again. Okay. What's in here? Okay, some basic materials.
this will be quick.
Tick swarm. Okay.
Make every strike count. Don't hold back!
Okay, that didn't work out. Use your acid splash. Same thing, use acid splash.
Mind over muscle.
Why'd you miss?
Out of my sight!
Okay. More stuff.
Aha! A test of my abilities!
Great.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
so he can't. What? Why didn't he move? Okay. For all that.
I will see to your demise.
Got something in. Arrange for that. I shouldn't have put him back there. But sorry, buddy. Oh, she can't get up there to do that, can she? Let's see if that does anything for us. Get rid of these ticks.
Me.
Strike!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Okay, Woodruff. That's a splash. Those dudes, please. rid of the 6
Endure
more.
this! You should have run!
Move it up right there. That ignition. Let's give him some acid.
Make every strike count! This will hurt!
Let's delay until he gets a chance to come. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's going down. Okay. Come back. Daniel can come up. Did you do the grease spell? Oh no, you did the pit spell, right?
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Okay. Yeah, you stay right there. You can dispel the grease spell you put down. You can heal all of us. Oh, nope. I don't want to get tuned in it. Fine.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Don't hold back!
Alright.
You require my unbiased opinion?
I need you to get rid of this bell. Oh, new recipe. And Nature's Caller. Whenever this +3 corrosive great club confirms a critical hit or kills an enemy, enemies in 15-foot area must pass a fortitude saving throw DC 25 or suffer 2d6 piercing damage. As little bugs are awakened and leave this rotten great club. Okay. Giant strength +2. Okay, let's see about that recipe. Yeah, Cat's Grace is far exceeding your.
I'm gone.
Nothing else that way. What's he talking about? Ash leprosy.
You are my favorite aide.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
We do it my way.
It seems like the way to go, but what weapon do I have on you that's giving you cruel? It's gotta be this bow. Oh, King, cool. Okay, yep. Okay. Let's head back to Dresden. No, we're not gonna rest. We're just gonna get our butts back to Dresden. Let's go to the Citadel. And we will end today's stream after this.
Gather your band, War Chief. We're going back to the ruins of Kerntlin.
Why do we need to go to the ruins?
Remember that white wolf we saw in the ruins? Every night, I see her in my dreams, standing next to the Stone of Voices. Wait, let me finish.
Ulbrich holds up a finger, apparently expecting you to interrupt him.
I know you can't trust dreams, that's what I always say. But I'm also no stranger to spirits and their workings. I know the difference between a dream that's sent from above and one that's sent from my belly after a hearty dinner. By the Griffin's Wing, I swear that wolf is a friend, one of the guardians of old Sarkoris, just like my Ervar. And if she is calling me to the stone, then we must go to the stone.
Very well, we're going to the ruins.
I don't rightly know what we'll find there, but we'll have to start with the Stone of Voices. It was silent the last time, but this time, it'll be a different story. I can feel it in my gut.
Okay. Actually, before we go, let's see, can we trigger?
If you dare.
It says nighttime at the graveyard. It's not midnight yet. It says 22:49, 22:50. Let us go and see if we can.
I'm off. I do what I must.
Now there's only one Crusader here. This is the graveyard, right? What's he doing up there?
Soziel is drawing a fortress on a hill, with solid walls, looming towers, and knights bearing banners marching through the gates. You don't realize at first that you have seen this place before. The cleric's gift has rendered the lost chapel almost unrecognizable.
Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you?
You fought in more than a few battles. What does your faith in Shaylin mean to you now?
In times of peace, the goddess is the embodiment of everything good in the world. Beauty, wisdom, happiness. After a day spent working, covered in sweat, with dirty hands and a sore back, I'd come to the temple and melt in the glimmer of stained glass and the sounds of music. It's as if I departed the regular world and went up to the celestials. But here, in the war, in this meat grinder among the demons, filth and death, here I know the true meaning of serving Shaylin. She is not something higher that surpasses common people in their everyday life. She is that life. You see, true beauty is not in statues and paintings, but in dignity. In what allows us to keep looking like people, and not turn into animals or imps. I once thought that Shaylin's domain was churches and museums, and that the world without her was colorless humdrum life. But in truth, peaceful daily life is beautiful, if you spend it among decent people. And a world without beauty, it's not routine, it's living hell. Without Shaylin, all of Golarion would look like the world wound.
Thank you. Okay. So I don't know what's going on with his quest line now then. Who's this guy?
Captain Odin gives you a polite nod.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Captain, what's your role in my army?
I'm responsible for drills, organizing exercises, and briefing the officers on the strategies you approve. Furthermore, I have the honor of serving as the chair of your military council.
And remind me about the responsibilities of the military council?
The military council determines the strategy for our troops, enacts army reforms, approves new equipment standards, and makes decisions on all issues regarding military action on the front lines.
Okay. You've had encounters with Kormezda before, have you not?
Only in the halls of my mind. Back when I was a young lieutenant dreaming of the title of Crusade Commander. And who among us hasn't dreamed of being in your shoes, Commander, at least for a little while? I knew I would one day meet him on the battlefield. I'm sure there are more powerful demons in the Whirlwind, but in this war, where entire armies fight for victory rather than individual warriors, he is Mendev's greatest enemy. I'd studied countless reports on battles against him, played out countless of his historic battles in my head, trying to spot his mistakes. I did spot a few, or so I hoped, but I never had the chance to put it to the test. I moved up in rank, knowing that the day when we would come face to face was drawing ever closer. The most important day of my life. I could feel that it was very close.
And tell me about your military career.
My family has lived in Mendev for generations, simple but prosperous folk. Even as a child I was interested in the study of warfare, and I always knew I'd end up joining the ranks of professional soldiers. After serving for 3 years as a cadet in the capital, I went to Last Wall, where I graduated from the Crusader War College with honors. Then I returned to Mendev. For 25 years, I fought many battles as part of various border units. As a result of my service, I was distinguished by command with a promotion to the rank of captain, and a subsequent transfer to headquarters.
Captain Odin falters, and his expression darkens. He remains silent for a while, then shakes his head and continues.
Now that I didn't have to do drills, I had the time to focus on studying tactics and strategy. My fellow officers called my desk the archive because it was always covered with manuscripts and military treatises.
Okay.
Alas, I never did become a commander, even though it was my childhood dream. But I was able to become a competent enough officer to be serving directly under your authority. I hope you'll find my knowledge useful.
I get the feeling you've had your share of pain on the front lines.
Captain Odin presses his lips together.
No more than the soldiers from my squad. My last battle was at Villareth Ford's outpost, north of Canabres. The demons, they brought flames down upon us. I'd never seen anything like it, walls of fire spewing out fireballs. 300 soldiers turned into screaming, burning meat. And believe it or not, in the light of that cursed flame, the battlefield was dark as a cave. The smoke was so thick you couldn't see any further away than your own hand. We held that day, but the price was high. I paid mine as well. It took a miracle for the clerics to pull me out of my melted armor. And it took me 4 years before I could remain calm near fire. Any fire, even candlelight.
I bet.
I thought they'd write me off as psychologically broken. But instead, I was promoted. Apparently, in that inferno, we managed to deflect a terrible blow and protect Canabres from the attack of a superior force. Apparently we were heroes, as unyielding as rock. I didn't know that at the time. We were just fighting, burning and fighting.
Okay, I have to go. Okay, let's rest. Six hours, okay. The time you can go without a rest before becoming fatigued for 6 hours. Okay. Not a very high chance to get that done. So, I think I'd much rather have that than the potion right now.
Running from the law, cutting purses, breaking into other people's houses. Is that really all you want out of life?
Oh, sister, I remember a priest of Iomade asking me the exact same thing when I was about 10 or so, using the exact same words. Do you guys have a script you have to follow or something?
Okay, we got our meal and we got the scrolls successful. Good. Oh, we just talked to this dude.
Captain Odin salutes you and looks over the military council intently.
Our intelligence was correct. Koramzada's host marches on Drazen. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down our forces with nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he will act differently. This is going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of his power. When the enemy moves in on our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defensive position. To prepare our army for this battle, I propose to pass a reform and increase the presence of ranged troops in our ranks. I believe light-armed slingers, a great number of whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for our purposes.
And once the demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I say we only recruit experienced, seasoned rangers who have traveled far and wide, and know how to defend themselves in any situation.
Captain Odin is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be of exemplary quality to complete the task at hand. I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have, and have them undergo rigorous training until they become true marksmen. In every forest where animals are found, there are hunters plying their trade. These folk don't need to be taught how to shoot. They rely on their keen eye and steady hand every day to put food on the table for their families. Put a call out for hunters, pay them what they're worth, and let them kill cultists and oglins for us, instead of rabbits and deer.
Why is Kormazda so intent on reclaiming treasure?
By capturing this city, we have gone on the offensive for the first time in decades. We have broken the established mold. That which is taken by demons rarely escapes their grasp. The liberation of Drazen could become a symbol of new hope for mortal kind, and Kormazda seeks to smother that hope in its cradle. Moreover, Drazen is a well-positioned foothold that threatens both the World Wound and Northern Mendev. Kormazda cannot fail to appreciate its significance. But there is also a more pragmatic reason. Back in the day, Kormazda planned to capture Drazen himself, but Minago beat him to it. If he takes it back now, he will finally have his glory, as well as further humiliating Minago.
And I want to hear the opinion of my advisors.
Everyone looks at you expectantly.
Why Rangers, Sailor?
We can't bolster our ranks with hunters and shepherds who can shoot an arrow but don't know anything about melee combat. War is not shooting partridges out of the sky. The demons could easily break through our ranks and attack our archers, and what happens then? A massacre that will leave us digging graves for a bunch of boys and girls? Rangers, on the other hand, spend their whole lives traveling, and they know what it's like to rely on no one but themselves. They're battle-hardened, and they can wield both a bow and a blade to fend off a dangerous foe if need be.
In worrying about the lives of individual soldiers, we must not put their safety above expediency. The price of defeat will be the loss of the entire army, not just a few soldiers.
Okay, Rego, you spoke up. Tell me more about your snipers.
If we take 100 archers and work them to the bone, in time, we will discover a dozen with real talent. They must be able to remain completely focused on their combat objective, taking out one opponent after another. And the infantry's duty is to shield such valuable assets from any attacks, with their bodies if necessary.
Okay, Ulbrich, how will the hunters help us out?
City folk always have to go divvying everything up. One person knows how to hunt grouse, another knows how to pluck it, a third knows how to cook it. That's not how we do things in a village. In a village, every person is a hunter, a plowman, and if needs must, a warrior. These are experienced people, tough, hardened by life itself. And they know that if they don't stop this invasion, their homeland could become part of the World Wound too.
Most of these hunters will never see their homes again. So what if they know how to handle a bow? They're still civilians. It's our duty to protect them, not send them off to the slaughter.
Captain Odin, can slingers compare to experienced archers?
Of course not. A sling is not an accurate weapon, but it is cheap and easy to learn. Slingers' training is inexpensive and brief. Any commoner can pick up the basics, and will be able to bring a large number of ranged troops onto the battlefield. Their numbers will compensate for their lack of skill.
Sila's expression darkens.
Untrained, practically unarmed peasants in the rear, a perfect target.
Everything's clear to me now. Archery range. Recruitment of rangers. What are rangers like? (82 hit points, AC 16, 13 through 20. Interesting. It's these marksmen. Get less hit points. Oh, but 29 to 36 damage? See, 29 to 36 damage. Yeah, the other one was what, AC 16? And we might be looking for 13 to 20. To 23. Hit points, 13. So they got the most hit points, the second lowest AC, and so far the second highest damage. Low hit points, low AC, low damage. Right, let's see, Axemen, Axe Hunters. What's up with this group? Let's go with marksman, I think. Oh, regular, not silently.
I hope these measures will be enough to repel Koramzada's onslaught. And if not, those who come to take our place will learn from our mistakes and fare better.
Okay. Religious peace. One of the events. Strengthen these connections. Nope, don't want to go there. Come on back to dressing. You guys can see if we can end this with a quick battle. Let's just hold off with you. Awesome. Good work. Should have smite evil him before we did that, but it's fine. The mine was once filled with the undead, but has now been cleared. When demons got close to the mine to save themselves, the miners blocked the entrance, hoping that help would arrive before they starved to death. Alas, help never arrived, and those trapped suffered a truly horrible fate. Daily income increased, material points times 5. Bet that's where we need to go, right? For the dragon. Ah, shoot. I was thinking it was going towards the other thing, not going up. Alright, let's see if we can actually do something with these guys. Then we like out of energy. Six of those guys are gone. Okay, right. Okay. We did not mean to be going up that way. Chainmail of Dragonfly. This +3 chainmail can be activated once per day to grant all allies in the 30-foot radius +1 insight bonus to attack and damage rolls against demons for 10 rounds. Very specific. The grove had long been dry dead. The spiders that once occupied it have been slaughtered. Monstrous webs, cocoons, hang from the branches containing the remains of their victims and a certain number of useful items that miraculously will not dissolve in the spider's corrosive drool. Okay, that's the other way, but we don't want to do those. Okay. I think that's it for tonight, everybody. We're going to end it here in Dresden. As it's coming up to the next screen, I'll go ahead and save it. I'll probably stroll around the town again, seeing if there's anything to find or whatnot. But outside of that, it's been a good night. It's been good streaming. And I wish for everybody to please ensure that you take the time to enjoy your day, enjoy your night, and enjoy life, because it's too short not to. Later.